everybody. Just logging into my laptop just to check this is all coming through okay. Can't see if anyone's joined yet, so I'm just going on to my channel now. This hasn't uploaded yet. Yes, I am. Hey everyone, hey Kim, hey Pauline, hey Deb, Jeanette, Alison. Oh good, I can see people joining. Right, let me just do my sharing. Hey everybody. Share that to Mixed Up Crafters. Hi everyone, sorry I'm just doing my sharing. Okay, that should come through. Okay, that should come up now. There it is. Yay. Hey everyone. Oh, let me do my thumbs up everyone if you haven't done so. And then we can get started. Thank you everyone for joining. Right, that's all good. Let's turn it off. If you can hear any like slurping, it's Auntie's got a like a licky thing. It's got peanut butter and all sorts on it, so he's enjoying that. Hello everybody, good afternoon. Let me just go up a bit. Lots of people here. Hello. Such a treat, 2 days in a row. Well, I might go tomorrow as well, but not to craft, just to really pop on and say hi, because it's my birthday tomorrow, but I'm not off, I am working. But I've received so many birthday cards that I've got to open, and I know they're from crafters because they're to my PO box. So I thought, why don't I open them live? So it'll probably be like a lunchtime-ish, because I've got to obviously work in the morning. I've got a friend popping over for some coffee to bring over card and gift and stuff. So because we get our birthday off, but I'd rather use it on the Friday, and I'm going to have a long weekend. So yeah, I will probably come on tomorrow. I'll let you know kind of what time, but it's probably going to be around like midday, 1 o'clock or something. And yeah, we can just have a little birthday party. Hi everyone. Oh, thank you. Just see the birthday comments. Thank you everyone. Hey Kay. So yeah, I hope everybody is good. We'll have a sneaky watch when I'm at work. Yeah, mine's going to be like a lunch break kind of thing. So early happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, thank you for joining everyone. Today we are going to use the Peanuts. So this is the new Peanuts stamp set from issue, where are we? What issue is this? Oh, 156. This is the latest issue of Creative Stamping Magazine, which I know lots of people have been trying to get their hands on because it's, I think, selling quite well in the superstores. If you're overseas, you tend to get them about 3 months behind. So it is a bit of a love kind of Valentine's-y theme, but I did just touch on it yesterday. You know, there are some nice images where there is no kind of hearts or anything like that, so it's certainly, you know, something you can use all around. I love that they've got their arms open, so you could do like I love you this much, like sentiment with it and stuff, big birthday hugs, things like that. So I think it's a nice one still to use throughout the year. My inspiration is this for today's card, and I haven't made a pop-up house for a while, so this is my template, but I'm going to make it a little bit thinner, and I want it to go in a 5x7, but we're going to do pop-up Snoopy's house. So this is all going to be red, and then I'm going to have the characters all around. But I want to go in a bit thinner. I want it to look more like this, so I'm going to go in a bit thinner, and I'm going to bring the roof down so it sticks out more, so it looks more like that Snoopy home. But this is perfect for any new home card. You could turn it into a little shed. It can be a craft room. You can do all sorts with this. I have a few already on my channel. I had a template in one of my kits once. Yeah, I've done quite a few of these kind of styles. It's dead easy. You don't need any dies for this. As with all the Wednesday lives to make the actual cards, they're always cut them ourselves. But I thought it looked really cool, and then I'm maybe going to try and put, I don't know, one of him, like You're Just My Type. It could look quite nice on the top of it or something. I don't know. We'll have some fun with it anyway. So if you want to craft along, grab yourself some cardstock. If you want to do it just like me, then you'll want some red card. I've got the this is the Creative Craft Products card. Now, when you score this, I think you do get a bit of the white core coming through. However, I want to ink it up, so it's a little bit kind of worn, a bit more aged. So if that is the case, it's not going to matter because I'm going to add the inks to it anyway. And then I've pulled out the wooden fence because I think that's going to look quite nice to give it that wooden effect. Hello everyone, thank you, thanks for the birthday wishes. I was just thinking your gingerbread template would be great. Yeah, so if you've got the old kit, definitely use that, and you can turn it into a little Snoopy house if you wanted to, but it's really sweet. If you want to add windows and stuff to it, I've got different die sets, lots of my frames, the gingerbread house and stuff. You could take the little frames off of that and add it onto this, but I don't want any windows or anything because it's just, maybe on that side I might draw a little arch or something, but we don't need anything like that for the theme that I'm doing anyway. But hopefully just with that base you can then do whatever you want with it. So yeah, that's the magazine for anybody that's interested. Some really nice inspo in there as well. I wanted to see, oh there it is, that's next month's stamp set. So it's a bonus 2-in-1 stencil. How does that work? I don't understand. So they're the stamps, 29 stamp set and a stencil for, oh right, sorry, I'm reading that completely wrong. So yeah, so it's all your florals and stuff. It's quite sweet. See some of the cards there that have been made with it. And these ones are lovely. Nikki's done these. I just love like the rainbow backgrounds that she's done. Really cool. Anyway, that's the one that we're using, but for now we're going to crack on and make the house, and then we can do some stamping and stuff on like the other half of the live. Love this pop-up idea. Hey Simone, I was just thinking I've done that one. Hey Rose, hi everybody for joining as well. Thank you for spending time with me. Still catching up from yesterday's card. Happy birthday. Yes, this is what we made yesterday. This was the first made to make live, and I shared this inside out card, but it's an inside out easel card. So turn me inside out and you flip it around and you have this wonderful card. I've already put together one for YouTube channel so that you've got that as a reference as well. And I'm going to also do a little mini series on this. So I'm going to do Slimline DL. Oh, does anybody else's dog do that? He like bites his cheek. Be careful. He always makes me jump. So he's behind me, guys, for anybody that missed me earlier. He's got one of those licky mat things. But it's like it's not a licky mat, it's a licky, oh God, what's the word? Anyway, he's got to chew it, so he catches himself sometimes. Hello everyone, I got this magazine, was looking for some of your inspiration. Yeah, I don't feature in the magazine, so it's just, these kind of things that I'll be doing with it. But I've got lots of Peanuts cards, so you could just use those and swap out the images for the ones that are in the, this magazine. It made me jump, I know, he's terrible like that. He's a little bit of a wimp as well, to be fair. But anyway, right, let me just, because I do want to amend, like I said, I want to bring this in the side a little bit here, so I'm going to just change a couple of bits. So let me just, so if I do, that was 3 by, because I've got this all kind of, in fact I can take this off, take it all apart, so 3 by 4. So first of all we want 2 pieces of 3 by 4, because we're going to bring this in a little bit. He's gone to lie down now. Oh, actually, if I do that way, then I can get 2 pieces. So these are going to be the sides that you're going to see. 2 pieces of 3 by 4, and you want to score, I wasn't going to need now the stylus. Along the long side, you want to score at 1/2 inch and at 3.5. So 1/2 inch and 3.5. So these are two pieces for anybody just joining of 3x4. And along the 4-inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 and 3.5. Okay. Bailey jumped on too. Terrible. So these bottom parts here are going to be the tabs to attach it to the card, and then the top one's going to be the tabs to attach the roof. So I'm going to just snip a little angle off on the corners there, just to create little tabs. Hey everybody, hope you're all well. Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Did you hurt your cheek? Is that what you did? Did you bite your tongue? Did you bite your cheek? And now you're moaning. Why didn't you come back to it? Because you were enjoying it. Hey? He's been sat doing his neighbourhood watch for about the last hour and a half. I forgot about him because he was so quiet, and I've been up here getting on with work and I've been testing some dyes and stuff. And then I was like, where's Monty? He went downstairs, he's just sat in the window. Okay, so that's our front and back. We can emboss all of this later on. You might want to add mats and layers, it's entirely up to you. Yes, my new hair's lovely, thank you, Tez. I've gone a little bit lighter, if you can see there, and I've had a few more layers put in, but yeah, it just feels so much better. Then for the sides here, so the height is still going to be the same. So that is, what are we looking at there? No, Monty, I'm working. Come on, stop being silly. 4.5, but I don't want it as wide as that. So I think I want to do just 1 inch instead. So that would be 2 plus the tabs. That would make it 3. So 3 by 4.5. So 2 pieces of 3 by 4.5. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it that way. Yeah, 3 by 4.5. Hey everyone. Okay, so now these are going to be the sides. So with these ones, we want to have, remember which way to, yeah, this is going to cut in from that part. So you want to go right down through the middle, which is 1.5. So this is along the 3-inch side, okay. Hey Carol, thanks for joining. Yeah, poor Monty. Let me check Bailey Joe. I've done all that. Right, so those ones then I need to do the tabs. And then that should be 1 and 1. Yeah, that's better. So you want to score long, so these are 2 pieces of 3 by 4.5. Along the 3-inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1.5, and 2.5. Okay, so do that on both. So 1/2, 1.5, and 2.5. And then, so I want to get my height. That's 3. You just go along the long side and just score just up to the first score line at 3 inches and just flip and do the same. It's just your cut line. You see there? That's at 3 inches. And flip like so. Okay. And then what we can do is snip into these. And then from this top middle, I'm going to cut down to the ends. And this is going to be like the side of the house going up to the roof. So it gives you that shape. And you can just fold those in. And again, just take a little wedge off of the sides just to create little tabs. Like so. Just tidy that one up a little bit. Thank you, Caroline. Glad you enjoy them. Okay. And just repeat that on the other one. start sticking it all together. Oh, I know, then I'm going to emboss it. But like I said, you might, if you're not embossing, you might want to add pattern paper, ink it up, stencil on it, stamp on it. I'm going to do all that before you stick it together. Okay, and then we need the roof, which will be a little bit wider, but it'll still be the same height. Let me just work out the measurements. Hi everybody. So you're going to fold them like this. So you've got mounting folds on the two tabs. That middle one is going to be a valley because it's going to fold back in for it to fold flat. You can see here how it folds in. So for the roof, I want it to overhang this width by 1 inch, I think, on each side. That's going to give you more of that peanuts look, I think. Maybe 3/4 might be better. So I want it to go in a 5-inch card. So 4.5 is going to be the width by, I want that same, so 4.5 by 5. 4.5 by 5. It's along that 5-inch side that you're going to score halfway at 2.5. Okay, and that's the roof. Now, I'm thinking about embossing. I think if I emboss straight onto this, it weakens it, and it will probably misshape, like stretch it a little bit. So I'm actually going to add mats and layers in the same red onto this that I'm going to emboss. That will also make it a bit stronger. So that is all the scoring and all the pieces. I'm happy to go over any of those bits if anybody needs it. So I can use these pieces to emboss. Get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. Okay. So if we do the roof festival, if you want to add a mat and layer, so you'll want 2 pieces of 4.25 by 2.25. I'll get 2 pieces out of that. No. I'm trying to get as much as I can out of this. Oh, there we go. Right, 4.25. 2.25. So has anybody got any news, anything to share? What's been going on? I know I spoke to a lot of you yesterday, so I feel like we've already kind of caught up. Paper airplane. Oh yeah, the little the sides there, they do, don't they? Hey Andrea. Hi Alison. Hey, finally back for a live. How have we all been? Long time, but I'm back. Oh, Gail, nice to have you here. Hope you're okay. Jackie, nice to see someone not far from me. I'm in Farnborough. I'm just watching your underwater live you did 3 months ago, and I saw this notification on Facebook. Oh, I'm glad the notification came through. Sun shining. No, it's not here, sadly. Oh, I messed up my laptop so I can. Oh, hey Benita. Those bloody cats. Right, so those 2 pieces can be embossed. I'm going to put them through the middle section so I get more of the wood and not so much of the fence. Should work. Okay, let me just get the dye machine. Oh, sorry, whacking everything. Just getting over COVID, had it back in 2024. The first time wasn't as bad, but I'm 60. Oh no. I just had my dad having 3 stroke looking after. Have you been in hospital? Picked him up on Christmas Eve. Oh, bless you. You've had a lot going on then. Just getting done that one. How's your mum and dad doing? Yeah, they're good. All good, thank you. Just spent this morning fiddling with my printer settings. How will I take your daughter to improve picture quality? Didn't help. Yeah. Try all of the options, and if that all fails, then just get it. Go and buy a new one. Okay, so yeah, so it's broke through the white a little bit on that piece, but that's fine. But that's going to give it a lovely wood effect. I'm going to add, I think, black or a very dark grey, so I just want to give it that kind of weathered look. And then I'm going to cut 2 pieces of 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. I'm probably not going to do those bits there. I'm just going to leave it. Oh, loads of questions all of a sudden. Hi Sam, tricky question, but what day is your birthday? Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Good morning Sam and all your followers. I live in Ontario, Canada, and I love your designs and your products, but I am so sad that we can't get your products in Canada. You can. We ship international. It's just down to the cost. Lots of shipping is expensive, but we ship internationally. So there's lots of people that have my products overseas. You can find all the shipping details over on Craft World. If you just scroll down to the bottom, it will give you all that information. I'm busy colouring in Snoopy figures. I really struggle to find good ink to stamp for alcohol pens. I just use the Memento. I've always used Memento, Lynn. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. Got 3 projects on the go all at once. Well, at least you're keeping yourself busy, so that's good. Okay. Put this away. We are making Snoopy's house. We're doing a Snoopy card, so we're making his house, or his kennel. Hillary's stalking today. Love it. What size was the roof, please? This is a piece of 5 by 4.5, and along the 5-inch side you want to score at 2.5. Okay. Right. This. Do I need any of that anymore? Right, let's ink up. Let's get these bits inked up, and then I'll stick it together and then ink up the rest of that as well. Yeah, I think the black six, it's not quite black. I'm just going to like flick a little bit on like around the edges and stuff. I think it should come out quite nice. And once we've got all the characters against it and stuff, it's going to look quite good. So this is optional. You don't have to do any of what I'm doing. Most of you probably won't be doing Snoopy. You'll probably be doing it for a new home card, or like I said, She Shed, Man Cave, Pub. I'm making cards for DT this morning now, relaxing with the dog all wrapped up in oh nice. How do you like doing that? The other Saturday, I think it was the Saturday between Christmas and New Year, and me and Monty got all snuggled under the cover, had the electric blanket on, and just watched movies during the day and stuff. It was lovely. I mean, we chill every evening, but something about daytime snuggling on the sofa, it just feels different. Yeah, I've given the roof size again. Oh, was it asked? Hopefully that person's got it. I'm using your book easel tutorial and products. Thank you so much for the inspiration. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hi Mary, you okay? Lovely to have 2 days in a row. Hey Gillian. Like people, please help Sam. Like people. Oh, like the. I wonder what you were saying then. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. I should have said dogs. They are both there. Oh, nice. More fun with a new one. Yeah, definitely. I think I just need to get internet hooked up, like, you know, like actually, like throughout the house, not just through the router in the living room. And then I could probably do some more. But like I said, I don't know, I just don't feel like, do I really need to? I don't know. I need to change it all. Thumbs up or like, that all helps. It all just pushes the live out there, gets more people seeing it. And as I've said, if you like it, then it helps your algorithm, you know, find you similar things and share them in your feed. So, you know, you'll see more inspiring things and lives and videos that you like. Okay, they look good. Right, we'll do some more of that in a minute once I stuff it all together. So I'm going to take your 2 sides. You're going to have one of these is going to stick there, and it's going to stick there, and then there, and then that will stick to that side, and then the roof will stick onto these. It's all pretty straightforward. Oh, actually, do I stick? No, I might stick. Yeah, we'll stick these on. Yeah, I'm going to use double-sided tape because it's coated. The glue will just take too long to dry, so I'm going to use some double-sided tape. Make sure I cover all of it. Whiz through this so I've got more time colouring. I missed that. I've got one of the friends to watch. I've got one of my friends watching me surprised and makes surprise range. So fingers crossed she is like me. Plus, then you've got someone to enjoy it with then as well. I like that. Who else can I get in to be obsessed with my addiction? And next week I've got a completely free week in terms of, you know, no launches, and no design work to do. So I'm just going to make and film lots of tutorials because I've got my Valentine's stuff I want to get on with again. I'm looking forward to next week. Well, they say tidying and organising is a whole nother hobby. So yes, I think many of us do enjoy the tidying and organising part of it as well. I've been doing loads and I've got rid of loads. I've got another little bit to take to the charity shop. I've got then just need to sort out my filing cabinets because there's a little bit in there, just some old collections that I launched that, you know, non-MTS stuff. Get rid of that, and then I am completely decluttered, and it's yeah, it feels really nice. Book nook, I know. I've got to get back on that. It's because I've started doing cross stitch in the evenings. I've got quite a few to do because I'm doing a lot of handmade gifts this year, and I've been enjoying it because I've been off my phone and I've been watching like movies and stuff, and it's just a lot more relaxing. So I've been, from about 9 o'clock, I've been sitting down and doing a couple of hours of cross stitch every evening, and just really enjoying it. Mine was tiny till I got dies and stamps out and changed so many times. What are we like? But no, I no longer am storing and making room for things that I'm not using, because I was storing things and buying storage for the sake of storing, and I just, yeah, I think it was since moving this whole craft room from the old place, it really made me, I think I really built my craft room in the old house apartment. So I was just getting a lot of stuff because I was still kind of developing everything and like finding what I really enjoyed and what I really liked and stuff. And that's where MTS really kind of kicked off as well, although it wasn't where I, officially kind of launched it all. That was in my old bedroom, because I had to move back in with Mum and Dad when I moved back from living abroad. But yeah, now I know, this is what I've got. The range is so big now that there's a few other bits that I need to add, but I use all my own stuff now. I've got, lots of sentiments, whereas as it was building, I was still going to other brands, but I just don't do that anymore. I use the magazines, and obviously I do help promote those, but otherwise it's all MTS. That's all I need. So yeah, it all went, and then obviously when Craft Stash closed down, I didn't need all that stuff either. And now I have room, I have space, which is lovely. Get rid of stuff because I have 3 granddaughters who come into my craft room and craft. But that's different. If you've got other people using it, then yeah, definitely you don't want to be getting rid of anything. I use most of your stuff when making cards now. It's funny, isn't it, how it, right at the start I was, I had lots of Stampin' Up, and then obviously started doing DT work, so I got a lot of Bright Rosa and Card Making Magic. Yeah, it's just kind of all bit. I always had my magazine stuff because I had that from the start because I was a subscriber, so I had lots of magazine bits. But yeah, this and some of the magazines, and Daisy May. I've got Daisy May stuff which I'll never get rid of. I just love that stuff, and I know I'll enjoy it when I'm older as well. Oh, well, I'm not going to be sharing it just yet, Julie, because it's for family and friends. I don't want to give away because I kind of know it's for them. So I'll share it probably after Christmas. Yeah, it have to be when they've all opened them. So it's going to be something that, yeah, I can't really share. I have got a lovely, one though that I brought. Actually, let me just quickly go and grab it. Grab a biscuit quickly, just so I've got something to eat. 2 seconds, I'm going to go and get it. Some biscuits later. This one, Cottage Garden. I just really like it, so I'm going to start this one alongside all the others that I'm doing. Yeah, it's quite a big one as well. What did it say? 11 inches by 14. So it's going to look lovely when it's framed. But it's got all the colours that I've got like in the, well, in the whole cottage really. I just love the theme of it, so that was $5.25, so I thought that was a bargain. I said I'm storing all my carpets. Yeah, it's a good way to look at it as well. Oh dear. Right. Again, I'm going to use tape. So you want to run your tape down all those tabs. Start with one of these. And I'm going to pop it behind this one in between those two tabs. Okay, and then take another one of these. And then make sure your base ones are all nice and flush because you want it to pop up. And then take this one off. You should better fold the whole thing in half. Flip it over, fold that side over where you've got the sticky, and then fold that one over. It should all line up. I've got cross stitch everywhere in the home. I started. It's nice, so that's fine. It's carving. We've got loads of kit. Oh, yeah. It's really relaxing. So then you can see you can fold it in, and then take off the backing for the top ones. You can attach the roof. Yeah, if you want to stamp anything, you want to do all this before you put it together. And then with this one, you want to have it equally spaced. Hang on a minute. Before, let me double check. Do I have it right? It really matter how high I want to do it. I don't want that. It'll come up half an inch. So if you, just so you definitely get it in the right place, you just mark. A pencil mark. You only have to do this on one side, just at half an inch there. So I draw a faint pencil line. You want the bottom of this folded piece, it's all sticky, that score line to sit along that one, and then obviously in the middle as well. So just to get it equally spaced. What's this one? 3, and this is 5. No, 4.5. So you want 3/4 on each side. I'm just going to sit that there, and I can just lay that down, like so, and then make sure it's all straight. It looks much more like Snoopy's now. It's got that, it looks more proportion, the right proportion, and then just fold that one down. And then when you open it, we've got our pop-up Snoopy house. Isn't that cute? That's turned out really well. I used to laser cross stitch. I used a program to turn a photo into a cross. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff I've seen. 3 dogs. Sadly, my eyes can't cope with it. Oh, my next, my mum and dad's old neighbour. Sadly, she's passed away. She did loads of cross stitch for years. She had lots on the go as well, and she had them in frames and stuff, and it was lovely. Really nice. Right, now I want to make my 5x7 because it's got to be a top fold. Let me just check. I don't think I've got any shop bought ones left. Oh, I lie. I have. I've got a few. For one of my launches, I have a few. So this is going to be, because that is, what's that, 1.5? No, 1, wasn't it? So it only needs to come up 1. Yeah, so you've got plenty of room. So this is going to pop up in the middle. I mean, you can put it into anything, any size card that it's going to fit in. But I just wanted lots of space to be able to, I don't know, do our scenes, have our characters and stuff. But it really looks like Snoopy's home now, so I'm really pleased with that. Savage, thank you. I'm rather thrilled that I have this issue of the... Oh, good. Hey, Pippa. I have got behind now, just finishing cutting the... I have got behind now, just finishing cutting the hat. You able to carry on, though? Do you know what you're doing, Tracy? If you look at the tutorials for the gingerbread house, pop-up house that I did with my old magazine kit, putting it together is the same way. How I've stuck this all together would be the same way. So, but you can always rewind this back once I've finished it and stuff. Where am I? So, do dressmaking as well? Just need to do, yeah, same. I used to make quite a few clothes back in the day, but yeah, then other things just come around, don't they? I wish I could do cross stitch. I'm just not got the knack. So that's something I picked up really easily, cross stitch. It's crochet, I just can't. It does not compute. We've had this conversation a lot. It will not, don't matter how many times you show me, it just doesn't work. Right, I think we're going to have grass. We're going to have a nice bright grassy background. Or I could do a leafy background and we could use my leaf embossing folder, which would look really nice on the bottom. Because the idea now is to have all the gang really. So we want Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus. There's Woodstock, he's got to go on top. And then Snoopy, which one should we have? I mean, I could make this a new home card, which would look nice. So I could use my big die, have new home on the bottom there, which would be nice. So maybe that one, and he can kind of sit on the rooftop. Could maybe sit up there. And Linus could maybe be like down here. Tweety Pie could be up back here. Tweety Pie, Woodstock. This is a 5x7 top fold, so it's 10. It's cut from a piece of 10x7. These are shop bought 10x7 card blanks, and then along the top fold you cut at 5 inches. So yeah. So unless you've got those, you need to cut yourself one piece of 7.5x5 and one piece of 7x5. The 7.5 piece score along the long side at 1/2 inch, and then attach the 2 pieces, and that would give you your 5x7 top fold. Oh, there he is. Oh no, that's a different. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, no, who's he? He's another one. What's his name? Oh no, or is he Linus? Is he Linus as well? I think he is, isn't he? I think I might stick with that one instead, because it's like they're all happy, they're all celebrating. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I could even cut him out and have him actually lying, because I reckon I could get him in. Bearing in mind that's going to be 1 inch up, so it's going to be about there. I've got that space. He could be lying on there, which would be nice. So I can recreate that look then. I can put some grass along the bottom of the house as well, because that will all pop up. She just bought herself ginger. Oh, she's going to enjoy it. I used to love embroidery. Not done it in years. Lying on the roof. Scroder. Isn't it Scroder? Is that another one, is it? Scroder. Why does that name not ring a bell to me? Well, we're going to stick with that one anyway. Who's Linus then? That is Linus, no? Oh, yeah, because they've got different hair. You're right, actually. But that's Linus, isn't it? Right, anyway, we'll stamp. Let's get these stamped and coloured, and then I can decide then where to go with everything else. So we'll just stamp the top bit. Pretty straightforward to colour in as well, so won't take too long. Yes, that's right, plays the piano. Yeah, I know, I can picture him now. So I only need to stamp a little bit of that. Get the ear in. I think I might have missed his ear a little bit. Stamp them a few times with her hair. So we were talking last week about, oh no, I commented with a recommendation for Girl Taken, which I binge watched and it was really good. And then somebody in the comments said about His and Hers, which was really good. And I watched all of that. And I did think at one point who it ends up being. I did think of her, but I soon then changed my mind. But that was a good twist. And then what else did I watch? I'm just going to use the marker for that. What else did I watch? It was a movie. Can't think what it is now, come to me. So yeah, any other recommendations? I need another series now. Oh, and I watched the one with the guy, he was the butler in Downton Abbey who married the daughter. He plays the psycho in it. And it had Tara Toynton. I watched that. That was good as well. I finished Girl Taken last night. I had so many ideas as the plot. It was good, wasn't it, though, as it went, yeah, as it kept going on. Right, let's get some colouring done. Like I said, most of them pretty straightforward. Just need to do a little bit of grey. Is that called? It's the warm. What's that called? Just pull these ones out. I've moved them all into here now, so it's much easier. Oh, Girl Taken, you liked it, Sam? Yeah, I thought it was a good one to watch. Like I said, it's delicate, you know, subject matter, so it's not going to be for everyone. So that's him done. That's easy. I don't know if I'm going to need that one. I'll colour it. Just, you can always be there twice, can't you? So I can't get into Traitors. Binge watching The Big Bang Theory. Oh, my aunt and uncle love The Big Bang Theory. I got these from the pound shop years ago, probably about 5 years ago now. And then let's do, I don't know what colours to do them. I don't know whether to do their traditional colours. What's in the magazine? Let's just have it. I know he's always usually yellow. See if they've got any official papers, or I just can't bother to get my laptop out. See, maybe I just go with my own themes. I like that they've done purples and stuff there. I think we just make it up. Let's do our own. So I'm going to stick with the lemon yellow. No, We love traitors. I'm going to have flesh tones in these though, I think, because there's a couple you could use, but I'll get proper ones. The Teacher, Boy in the Lake, Netflix. Teacher, I don't know if I've seen that. Rings a bell. Yeah, the flesh tones there. I think the closest one was the cream colour for like a white skin. But I still think, how do I feel when I did that one? No, it is that one. That one's okay, yeah. What did you end up putting your alcohol markers in? So this is what I always keep my alcohol markers in. These are just wine bottle holders that I got from the pound shop. I've just got loads of them. I kept them all. They've got lots in the loft. I had them all stacked up. They're just really handy. And good little space savers as well. It's easy. Oh, I like Tara Twins. She's in that as well. Why do I feel Will Mellor? Oh, no, it does ring a bell. It does ring a bell. Oh, Poldark's good. I've watched that a few times, Karen. Never gets to the end of it though. I don't want to watch This Is Us. It's soppy, isn't it? Isn't it all like really sad and stuff? I don't do that. Sam doesn't do romantic or soppy unless it's a comedy romance. Love Actually is about as yeah, but I won't do. Since I've been divorced, I'll be completely honest with you, romances, I'm the worst person to watch a romance with, because sadly I am very negative about them. It's left a scar, put it that way, ladies. So yeah, romance for me, nah, give me a good where the man's being stabbed any day. That's awful, isn't it? You know what I mean? Any horrors or thrillers, and yeah, that's more up my street. Hey Carol, love Poldark. Yeah, he's all right to look at, isn't he, as well? Easy on the eye. Right, let's do our purpley dress. So what we got? Let's do pale. Let's do the pale lavender. I'm glad some of you can laugh at my weirdness. It's funny because my when we used to share my Amazon account, my mum and dad would be like, "Your bloody watch list, all these like horrible front covers of movies, all these like scary things." I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "How can you watch all that on your own?" I was like, "Quite easily." Oh dear. It's all the happy ever after for me. That's what it is. Sadly, I didn't get mine, and I just think it's just left a bit of a mark on me. So that's not to say I've wrote it off forever, but when it comes to romances and stuff, then in movies, yeah, I'm not the best to watch with. But it is what it is. Rather than adding a darker, I'm just going to go back over and do another layer just to add a bit of shading. And then you can go over it again, just kind of layer up the same colour rather than looking for a darker one of the same. Oh, don't give me hugs, I'm fine, gals. No, I am a strong, independent woman, I'm alright. Yeah, same, Jay. I have to, when there's anything like that, I'm like, oh, if it dies, I don't want to watch it. So no, thank you. Love crime. Yeah, same. Colours I am using. So the yellows I have used primary yellow and lemon yellow. And then for the purples there, I've used pale lavender and purple. What's that one? Purple mallow. For the skin, I've used cream colour. And then the cool grey is just a nice drop shadow. If you've got something that's white, like a snowman, things like that, then just use a grey as a drop shadow. And then what colour should we do him? Should I do green? No, because I'm going to do green grass. Let's do blue. So we'll do pastel blue and cerulean blue, is it? Cerulean? Yeah. We'll do that one? Yeah, we'll. Am I saying that right? Yeah. All the little stripes. You're stronger. The fall was very good. Yeah, loved that. With old Jamie Dornan. Again, he was a good one to look at, isn't he? With Mr. Grey. Yeah, he's cute. And then I'll do, so those, did you get those colours? Pastel blue and cerulean blue? I can't say it properly. Could someone tell me if I'm saying it right? Yeah, it wasn't in the room. From now I raised 2 daughters. Ah, a woman needs a man like a fish. There's lots of good men. I'm not a men basher, male basher at all. My father is a wonderful representation of a man, and a father and everything. But there's some real horrible ones out there, sadly. But they just make you stronger. So, Murder Mystery Family, yeah, I like them. I need to actually. That's the movie I want to watch. Is the next Knives Out one that's on. It's got Glenn Close in it. Daniel Craig's in it again. It's an all-star cast. I quite like those. The Glass Onion kind of, what would you call it? Saga, trilogy or something? I don't know what it is. Sir Hugh Leon. Okay, I'll forget. I'm bound to forget. Brown. We'll do his hair brown. We'll do light grey orange. That's a nice light tone. And then I'll add potato brown, brick brown, maybe potato brown. Doesn't look like it's that much darker, so I might just add a nice. Yeah, just a little bit of something. For his hair. Prefer the first and last. See, the last one I've not seen, so maybe I'm saying it wrong. Whatever this one is that's advertised now on Netflix, so I probably just got them in the wrong order. We'll do a red heart, so we'll do coral red and tomato. So I might not use this one, but I don't know, right? Yeah. And then we do their shoe. Oh, we've got to do Woodstock. Don't forget our little Woodstock down there. He's so funny. And then, yeah, they're shoes. So let's do, what we've got here, let's do what in that. I might watch that one tonight, actually. I don't have white socks, I'll just put a little bit of grey on them, and then I'm going to add chocolate just on the very bottoms of the shoes, just to give it a bit extra shading. And then again, a little bit of that grey just to in the corners of the socks. And then maybe a little rosy cheek. We've got a real soft pink. Oh, there's actually a skin white, but to me, I think that one, the cream colour. But maybe you could use the skin white as a bit of a shading, possibly. They're all mid orange. What about pear colour? Maybe pear colour. Where's that? Could do a little rosy. Don't know, it's a bit dark. I'm going to just switch to that's better. And then I'll just go back over with the cream colour. To blur the edges. There we go. Oh, quite far away actually. I thought I was zoomed in a bit. I look closer on my phone than I do on the laptop. Yeah, there we go. So let's get these cut out. You're welcome. How many swatch cards came with your pens? This is what comes with it, so that's all of them. 60. And then there's another of the illustration tones, there's another box set that I'm going to get next month. And I think that'll be enough for them, because they do the refills as well, so... Fussy cutting time, so if you want to grab another drink or you need to do something you're not bothered about watching the fussy cutting, then now is your time. Oh, and I watched Wonka with Timothée Chalamet, and I thought it was a really, really lovely film. I was a bit unsure at the start because I had to get used to him, but I think it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that. And I thought old Olivia Colman was really good in it as well. I like her. He's doing quite a lot at the moment, that Timothy guy. He's quite up and coming now, I think. I know he's been around a while, but he seems to really be shining on the movie scene at the moment. I think he won a Golden Globe as well for that Marty Supreme, was it? Don't really know what that's about, but it's meant to be good as well. And then because I've cut that from an image that's already attached, if you've got little lines, you just use your gel pen, and then it will just make it look like it was, you know, on its own, not part of anything. There we go. So we should. It's a bit bigger, but it's going to work. I think it'll look quite cute. I watched Wonka over Christmas. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And I'd love to own the when he's in his, he gets locked up in that room, when he's got his case and he opens it to make the chocolate for that, for what's her name, the girl, Noodle, is it Noodle? I just thought that whole box when it opened and everything, and all its little gadgets and gizmos and all the lights and everything, I was in awe of it. I thought that is so cool. But all the guys, you know, the actors and stuff in that were really good as well, because it was a few of them, I was looking at them and I thought, oh my god, it's you, and just think some of the costumes they had on and stuff were really good. And then I liked it when they added like a few of the songs in as well, which was really nice. But yeah, really enjoyed that. I do like the Johnny Depp one there as well. I do think that's good. It's a bit darker, but I do like the Tim Burton movies. What am I missing? Wonka was fab. Cute. I love the drama with Stephen Graham. Yeah. Oh yeah, very good. The young lad, he won a Golden Globe as well. I saw that. That was in Adolescence with Stephen Graham. Again, there's like a little bit of the image still there, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Only little, you wouldn't, no one would really probably notice it anyway, but the edge a little bit there as well. Sam, what is your tip for keeping scissor blade sharp? Aluminium. Just fold up some sheets of aluminium or tin foil and just cut it a few times, or get yourself some scissor sharpeners. My dad's done mine a few times as well, but sometimes just giving them a good clean with some rubbing alcohol, surgical spirit, and just give them a good clean, and that you'll be surprised the difference that makes. Cup of tea and last Christmas shortbread, thanks. Yeah, I've still got Christmas biscuits. In fact, let's have one. That's what's in here. I'm hoping to see Hamnet, the movie Jess Buckley won the Golden Globes for. I've read the book and it's brilliant. What's it about, Mary? Thanks, Gary. Not seen Wonka, but really, you'll enjoy it, Carol. It's brilliant. Honestly, I thought it was just a really nice, just a happy movie to watch. Brilliant. Sam, what's your tip for keeping? I've done that one. Just currently fussy cutting the stamps from Made to Make on my scan cut. Yeah, that's when it comes in handy. You'll be using it for my Made to Makes, Elaine. Eileen, sorry. Breakover. Oh, take care, Karen. Yeah, scissor sharpeners are handy as well. Do I want a cookie? These are lovely. Is it cannoli? I got them in my Christmas hamper. I've only recently opened them, so in fact I might have one of those. These are white chocolate filled. Oh my goodness, they are divine. Quick little interval while I just stuff my face. William Shakespeare and his family, including his son. Okay, I'm not really into those kind of movies, but I'll see what. Yeah, if it's getting loads of reviews and stuff, then I'll give it a go. They're delicious, Jeanette. Utter filth. Love that Made to Megan got my double twist and pulp worked out. Oh, good. I'm pleased. Yeah, it was a lovely live yesterday. Really nice. We had quite a few new people as well, who've obviously come over from, you know, finding me through the subscriptions and magazines, which is fab. So yeah, like I said, hopefully it's the start of something fun. Which I need to add a little bit of grey just to the bottoms. Last one. Looks yummy, love what, yeah, it's nice. There's always time for Vicky cooking. What's everyone having for their dinner? I've got a fish pie. It's one of those the co-op finest ones, but it was I bought it when it was reduced. It's been in the freezer, so it's been defrosting. Keep forgetting to get it out. When I go to have it, it says, "Oh, you've got to cook once defrosted," and I'm like, "Oh, jeez." So I remembered this morning. And then as I was having my haircut last night, a couple of my friends came over as well. So we all sit in my friend's salon. She's got it attached to her house. So we all have a little catch up. And we are booking a holiday to Portugal. There's going to be 4 of us going because a couple of them can't do it due to other holidays and commitments and stuff. So yeah, we're going to go down to Portugal, and I've never been before. I'm looking forward to that. I think we're going to look at going in June. Oh, ribs. I haven't had them for ages. Right. Oh no. Portugal's on my bucket list. Yeah, do you know, it's only a few hours away, and I don't think the time zone changes because it's straight down. Or maybe it's like an hour, I'm not sure. But considering how close it is, and that I've never been, and back in the day, I remember some of my friends, like family, one of a good friend at the time, they had a timeshare there, or they owned a house there or something. So she used to go there all the time. And Malta is another one I'd like to go to as well. And my dad used to live in Malta. My mum and my sister and my dad went a while ago, but I was living abroad. I'm just going to have the other half of this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I'd fully finished my mouthful before I started talking. All right, I want to get some nice green to emboss. I haven't got any scraps. think I'll go with that one. So I'm going to cut myself 2 pieces of 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. I'm going to emboss these, I think, with the hedge embossing folder. It's a 3D one. I think it will work quite well. Just go back. I couldn't find it last time, could I? I'm wondering if I put it in my filing cabinet with my actual sets. I'm sure I couldn't find it last time. Yeah, it's definitely not there. Well, let me just check. It's not in there. I'm going to have to use. I wonder if I've still got one. Got a spare. I'm just going through what I've got under my desk from the doubles. I don't understand why. I definitely showed it recently, didn't I share it? Unless I posted it, I can't remember if someone had that one. That's annoying if not. Ah, there we go. I wonder where it is. Mooch for that, unless this is my one and I haven't put it away from the launch. Possibly I'll have to see if I've got 2 in that box. This may well be mine. No, she's still got the triple tier though. I need to get that back. Right, let's get this one cut. I think this is my one. I think I've put it back in. Because I get about 2 or 3 samples through until we get the final one, so. I'm using, excuse me, the stripped glass from Out and About. Oh, the strip. Sorry, I'm reading what you're saying. Yes, I know the one you mean. Hey Lou. That's alright, don't worry. I'm going to add a little bit of ink to this. Where's that one? It's lovely. I think that'll look fun against these. Nice big sentiment as well. Right. I'll zoom out in a little bit. Finish right so I can start. I love the word lurking. I think it's such a good word. Oh, thank you, Violet. I'm going to leave that out to remind myself to order a refill. Who's the best to get refills? Because when I've looked on, I can't remember what site it was, but they had hardly any colours. So where's your best price and best place for Distress Oxide refills? Anybody? A heat gun, been missing since you've moved. I like lurking. Yeah, but Avril's lurking is like behind bushes and stuff. For anyone new, I think I need to just clarify. Avril is our resident stalker. And I'm going to clarify a little bit more. Avril has been to my house without knowing my address. Because Avril has very good detective skills. Oh dear. Oh, that will never get old for me. I'll always find that funny. So yeah, she's my real life stalker, guys. We were planning to meet. Again, I just think I need to seriously clarify. Avril was always coming to mind. We had planned to meet up in my local high street, but Avril, I don't live far from said high street, and because of my DIY channel, Avril just was a bit of a detective and put two and two together and knocked on my door instead. Budley Crafts, okay. Yeah, she's definitely a nice stalker. 100%. Yeah, I want the refill. I want to be able to buy these. Because I've got all of the pads. It was funny. Not sure what I'm going to decorate the front with yet. Might have to cut some more of the grass. That is going to look perfect as our backdrop. So now I'm going to stick this on. Now you want to stick it, whatever your width is of your house, you need to half it. So just measure one of the halves there. These are 1. So you need to stick the bottom of the house 1 inch up from the centerfold. So I'm just going to, because I don't want to really put too many marks on this. So there's 1. So I'm just going to put a little pencil mark there. As long as you can see it. And then just a little mark on the other side. I probably only need to do it on one, to be fair. And then keep it all open. So these are all out. And whatever side you want, you then want to make sure that this is in the middle. So this is 4.5. Yeah. So you'll have 1/4 inch. You just need to just eyeball it all a little bit. I'm just going to fold that up. so I can get it up to that pencil mark. Get that in the middle. That's about right. Just keep it all nice and straight. Give it a very good burnish, because you know I've embossed the paper, but I'm just going to really kind of flatten that. It's really stuck. And then close it up, and it will just sit on the other side. Still with a good heart, especially as she went with chocolate. She did come with chocolate. I have a few, Laura, I think they're slightly blue in the colours. I get oxide refills from Craft. Helen always used them, Helen Griffin. I need to get onto there, I think. I'll have a look. There we go, look at our pop-up Snoopy house. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this. That is just bloody adorable. And it looks like his house. Oh, I love it. And obviously we've got loads of room to decorate. I'm probably going to do like a little circle there, so that can be where I can write my message or something. I think. Yeah. And then he can stick perfectly on there. Thank you everyone. Sam, what was it, 1/2 inch up from that middle school line? No, 1 inch. So it's half of your full width of your house. So this house is 2 inches. So you come up 1 inch. So I'm just going to pop that in place. No, but I did say you can use that template. This is different to it, but it will give you a very similar effect. He's just on the top. I want to make sure, yeah, he just gets away with it. Absolutely love it. It's come together better than I thought. And then I might add another pop-up now. So now we've got that in place, we can add little pop-ups. So he could pop out. That would look good. They could all three of them could come out. So why don't we have them all on a thin little pop-up, each one, and then the sentiment here. The back will stay quite plain because I'll put a circle there for your place to write your message, and then we'll have a little sentiment, something there. He could go on a little bit of acetate and just be there. Actually, it would be nice. I'm not going to need that one. Let's do that. Let me grab the acetate because I want to stick that in before it dries. It's a bit hard for you to see now. It's on the side, but I'll keep trying to hold it up. I'm just going to take a very small bit of acetate. Just a thin strip. Oh no, yeah, wobbler would be good, but he's too small. The wobbler, you'd see it still behind. I think it looked nice with the acetate because then he's flying. I'm going to just slide that in. Oh no, because it was tape in there, wasn't it? I don't think I'll be able to. I didn't use glue, did I? I used the tape. I'm not going to get it in. Oh, I just dropped it. Where the hell did that go? Probably stuck on my jumper. Anybody see where that acetate went? No, lost forever. Try another piece. So when I find it stuck on me later on. Oh, it's there. Damn it. I don't need all of that. I'll just trim where the top is. Now I know that's where I need to stick him. Yeah, when you lose the acetate. Okay. That all hides. And then little pop-ups. Let's grab. Sorry. What colour green did I go for? Yeah, it must have been that one. So I'm just going to do 1/2 inch strips. Different lengths though. So each, they're all popping out, one a little bit further in front of the other. So I think Charlie Brown will be at the front, as long as they fold down. So I think that's far enough for him. So we'll do him first. That is 2 3/4. I'll give you the measurements for each one. You need to work them out. One, 2 3/4. And then the 1/2 I don't think I need to do. That one's just going to stick directly on there. And this needs to be on the side and underneath. I don't think I need to do the full square. Just check that sticks there. Yeah, that'll be fine. So I'm going to do this one, which is 4 1/4 by 1/2 inch. And along the 4 1/4 side, you want to score at 1/2 inch, 3 1/4 and 3 3/4. That's him. And then we have Lucy. She can be a little bit further back. As long as they've all got room to fall down, which they will, so she's going to come out. That's 1 1/4. So this is a piece of 2 3/4 by 1/2, and along the 2 3/4 side you want to score at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4 and 2 1/4. And then the last one, he can come out to 1 and, no, we do 2. So then this is a piece of 3 1/2 by 1/2 inch, and along the 3 1/2 side you're going to score at 1/2, 2 1/2 and 3. Okay. But you might want yours all the same, you might not be adding extra pop-ups. But that should work. So now I'm going to stick each one onto the house. I'm going to have this one right on the edge. It might take a minute. I should have used tape actually, yeah. Let's rub that off. I'm going to use, otherwise we'll be here for whatever. I'm going to use the big tape here. Yeah, use this one. Use the red tape. you're covering your 1/2 inch there, and then the 2 1/2 inch sections there. Oh my god. Just sticking it on the corner of the house there, okay, and then these go round. Be sticky on the front because that's where you're going to attach your character. And then one. That in the middle, I'll do. Okay, and then take the backing off. Or you might be using liquid glue. Tell you what is lovely at the moment is the bird song. I'm getting so much of it, especially now as the sun's setting. It's just lovely. I had the back door open the other night, even though it was cold. It was just really lovely while I was cooking. You might be able to hear them right through the... I've got the windows open now, but it's really nice. Okay, so now you just want to fold over. That last one's a bit hard because I've stuck the tape wrapping right round. If you go to close it, you just want to make sure each one of them, it's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to do it. I have to kind of eye it that way. Just pull it out straight and you'll be able to roughly, they're just lightly tapped in place just so they can fold down, kind of fall where they need to. Oh no, what have I done wrong? Why is that not opening? Oh no, because I've stuck both sides down. No! Oh. They stuck fine, but they've stuck the other bits. Stupid. I thought that I'd worked it out wrong. Right. And then I can stick Charlie Brown right on the front. Make sure they're back on there. Lucy. Linus. That looks so good, look. How sweet is that? There's your gang. So now we need our sentiment. And a bit more decoration. So let's have a nice sentiment on here, and then I think new home. I think it's a nice new home card. What have we got? Send in sunny thoughts and good vibes. Always here for you. Take it easy, best friend. Thank you. Love is snuggles and cuddles. See, that's a nice, that one would fit really nicely on the roof, but it's not really Sending sunny thoughts. Do you know what? Maybe actually I'm just going to make this a just because card because I always need them. And that sits in there just perfectly. Sending sunny thoughts and good vibes. And then I'm going to have the hello, the big hello. No problems, Min. Take care. Down there. Hello, you. That's what I'm going to do. So we'll stamp this one because I think that's a sweet sentiment. And then on the front, I'm going to use that one. And I made this card because I was bored. I'm going to put that sentiment. I was bored, so I made you this card. That's it. That's going to go on the front. Because then when they open it, they'll be like, oh, be quite an unexpected, you know, kind of card. And that's just funny to have on the front. Like that sentiment. And I'll cut another piece of this green grass. So really plain on the front because, you know, it's all happening inside. That's just a nice sentiment, isn't it? Just because it's a nice card. Stop snooping around. That's a good one. Yeah, that looks really cool. Let's see. And then, oh, I've got the glue. Let's get the big hello. And what we got in the new one? Friend. We could have hello friend. Maybe use the new one. And I could take, maybe mix and match. I've got a small hello. So then I could have hello friend. I don't think I've got a little hello, have I? That's something now I need. Two mic. Could have two mics, that's what I've got to go with it. Maybe two, my friend. Get these on their magnetic sheet. Keep saying it. I need to get more in there now. I think I've done that. Have I not got a high already? If not, I'm sure it's on a set. I do get a bit confused now because we've got so many. I thought I had high. A and big, isn't it? What was I doing? Yeah, two night. And I'm going to do that black and white because I just like that. I think it stands out. Put that one in the white, which will go nice against the green. Those little bits to stamp. I've got that black. Yes. All coming together. Thumbs up, people. Got a hey in the hey friend as well. That'd be nice. Up on a bit of foam. Thanks for the, oh yeah, thumbs up. Hi everyone. I have it to my in the middle. Stamp those. Oh shoot, sorry, that's just slipped off the bloody satin on top of that. Sorry, I know that's probably made some of you jump. It was my scoreboard. Where's my stamping platform? Put it in the drawer. A tendency of doing that as well. Okay, where are we? Belly art is better than his belly art, and I think they're both probably the same, to be honest. Belly arts is just a bit easier. Well, it was. I don't know how often people get art glitter glue here, but I just found it that I was approached by them as well, so I got to try it out. And then we got it stocked on the Craft Stash website, and they've just got a good name for themselves anyway. They are really good glue, and it lasts a long, long time. This is the refill. This as long as well, who remembers when I first got it? I mean, I've had it for so long. Well, I can't bloody find it. sorted everything out. Oh, there's hardly anything in the drawers. Where is it? I can't even find where I put it. That's mad. Let's see if I put it on the other side. I've not got any of those labels on my drawers anymore because none of them were correct anyway. Oh, here it is. That. And I've probably got, well, it's just kind of sitting down there. But that's your refill. But you get all of the, I brought the one where you got the refill. I didn't buy it, sorry. They offered the one with the refill, this, and the precision tip. But they've got lots of different ones as well, so have a little look. It's brilliant. Because it's such a thin tip, you're using a small amount of glue each time, which is why it lasts so long. It's a cute, yeah, it is, isn't it? The little bear, very sweet. Lovely. Very pleased with the inside. That's how it all looks there. I'm just going to cut myself another piece of this green, same size, and then we'll stamp with that sentiment and we'll pop him on the front just so it gets used. Can you remember the set, that one? I was bored, so I made you this card. Can you remember what set that's in of mine? Throw that on the floor as well. Thank you. Thanks everyone. I've really got the munchies today. What can I try to eat? I'm looking forward to my fish pie. I've got some, I think I've got some garlic bread as well. Cook some of that. I want them to open it that way. Just stick it on here. We've got the co-op fish pie too. Oh, Chucky chips. That's just a good shout. I might do some wedges. It's a lovely fish pie. Their mac and cheese is lovely too. But try. They're good when they've got the 2 for £8 deal. That's not too bad. Otherwise, when they reduce them, and they get reduced a lot, I try and get them then, and then just put them in the freezer. It's from All the Verses. Thank you. I will get that one now while that's drying. That was near the front as well. Spag bowl, nice. Always a good choice. I might do an angle. Just squeeze it in there. Maybe I'll go across a little bit further with him. Just a little bit. There we go. It will go, it's obviously got a bit of dimension. I'm going to have to check if it'll go in a normal envelope. But that's how it will look when I take it out. I was bored, so I made you this card. Sending sunny thoughts and good vibes to my friend. Isn't that cute? Very, very sweet. Oh, let me charge my phone because it's just showing it. There we go. I think that just is, yeah, so sweet. And like I said, when I go to writing it, I'm just going to cut a circle or a piece of card just to go on the back, just to write my message. Or if you wanted to, you could write it on the back and you could do more decoration there. I think it's come together so well. Nice little twist. Right, let me check the envelope and do the decoration for that. That's it. thank you everyone. Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is going to be just a bit too much for it. Sometimes they're okay. Oh, I don't know. I am mistaken. It does go in. And it's not really tight. Is that fine? Okay, fine. We will go with that. Let's go for what colours? Oh, I could do that ready colour. I want to get these used, so I'll go for this one. Kind of matches. Right, what are we going to use for this one? Got to sit down and sort the stamps out because I'm running out of all my favourite kind of colours, and I know I've got them in other things. That's a green one. That goes nice. I've got that one on there. And then buildings, really, isn't it? Like houses or something like that. We've got here buildings. Something with red. What's that one there? Let's go for that one. That's quite a good one. Matches nicely. And then oh, that's the same. Oh no, that's different. We'll go for that green one. Okay, they match perfectly. Oh, bye to anybody that's saying. Sorry, I've seen a few buys there. So thank you for joining me. Take care. Fab card. Who doesn't love peanut soup? It's they're really easy to create with. I think that's the nice thing about them as well. As a crafter, they're actually they're really lovely to use. I think Disney Peanuts is a bit like Disney. It's kind of known by everyone, really, isn't it? I think it was worldwide. It was translated into so many different languages, and it's still, so popular today. Again, it's inspired me to use my latest Madden stamps. I missed the beginning, so use the house. But oh yeah, no, I give it all the measurements are there. But if not, you could also use the template if you got my old Gingerbread House, that magazine, Christmas mag. You could use the kit in that, the template in that. Give you a very similar look. Just add one of the let's stamp that one along the bottom. Life is better with friends. Happy Mail. Hello, big thanks. Oh, you know what I should use? The paw print. Because it's Snoopy. Let's use the paw print. Set that to its thing. Oh, thank you everyone. Yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes. Like I said, I think, yeah, around midday or 1 o'clock tomorrow, I'll put a little reminder up. I didn't hardly finish my coffee. Yeah, and I'll just open my cards because they're mainly from, well, they are. Apart from obviously some family ones, but I'll leave those ones. But all the ones that are to my PO box are all from you guys. Thank you for the wonderful live. Have a fantastic day and happy birthday. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, everyone. The crown is for people that comment a lot and have it allowed. Yeah, I don't have nothing to do with it. It's a YouTube thing, so yeah, have a look at your settings and stuff, I guess. Oh, oh, saw a blob of glue. It's always something. Always something. A little bit. It's cute. Oh no, it's that bloody wax, isn't it? It's that colour, do you remember? Oh no, I think it's going to rip. I'm going to let it cool a bit more. I'm not going to take it off yet. You can see it there. I'm just going to leave it. I'll just bring it up. Once that's completely cooled, it should just pop off. But there's the little paw print, so that goes perfectly with our Snoopy. And yeah, no doubt one of you in the chat will receive this at some point because they usually go out to you guys. So how sweet. I think that's turned out perfectly. So there you go. Nice little Wednesday craft along. Hope you've enjoyed the little pop-up Snoopy house. And just a different size and style. It does look more like a shed now as well, so I think it would be a handy one for those of you that want to do any kind of, yeah, man caves, things like that. It'd look really cool. Do you want me to sing to you again? Yeah, you left me the voice note. Oh dear. Sam, PO box is my PO box is on my Facebook page. Oh gosh, such a nice touch with the paw print. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been a lovely live. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so I'll be back again, like I said, briefly for tomorrow. Just come on for about half an hour or so. And yeah, just say hi. And I will then be back for a normal week next week. So we can get back into it properly. And thank you, Simone. Yeah, and I'm going to do lots of tutorials next week, so I'll have more time because it's been a bit of a busy one this week and a short week as well. So all right, everyone, I'll get some photos of this and I'll do a little reel and stuff so you can save it, and I will speak to a lot of you again tomorrow. All right, take care everybody. Thanks again. Bye.